the Sabbath, and in services. Now, one reason could be a technical reason. There is the concept of Shema Yitaken Kli, that in case an instrument would break, you would be so tempted to fix it because you have the kahal, the congregation there, that you wouldn't want them to be disappointed. And you would so be tempted to fix the instrument, make the repair, that you would be in so doing violating the laws of Shabbat. So they instituted what they call a tikkun. Even though technically the playing of the instrument itself would be permissible, because of the temptation to repair it in the case of a failure of the instrument, they made just the regulation better be safe than sorry, and prohibited the playing of the instrument on Shabbat. But that was just with Shabbat in general. What about for services, during services? Well, there's another reason. During the destruction, after the destruction of the Second Temple, Jewish life was destroyed. It was called the Churban, the destruction. Probably it's estimated that 500,000 Jews died for that. For our people at that time, it was a humongous amount of bloodshed. And it was a tremendous tragedy. And the mourning for that tragedy lasted 2,000 years. In essence, to our present day, until, in a sense, we are still mourning for that. But with the establishment of the State of Israel, at least the period of 2,000 years of Jews being in the diaspora, the lands outside Israel, without a homeland, without a place to go to call their own, to call our own, the Jews were not able to celebrate in the normal way. After the establishment of the State of Israel, 1948, the world changed. The Jewish world certainly changed. But there are some to this day who still observe the custom then of not allowing instrumental music for services, specifically because of the destruction of the Second Temple. So to bring that to home, for our services this evening, as is normally our recent custom, since I've been honored to start attending and officiating in services with you, we've sort of started on an informal basis during the last several months to alternate weeks that I would come. Every other time that I came, I would bring my guitar. And as such, this was advertised as a musical Shabbat. However, in between the time the announcement of publicity initially went out and this evening now, we have become a world again at war. In particular, in the country of Ukraine. It's been 77 years since the country of Ukraine was, well, even though it was formerly already at that time part of Russia, what became the Soviet Union, nonetheless, there were invasions and incursions by Nazi Germany. And so it's been 77 years since the conclusion of World War II. And now, in between the time of publicity, the time that the notice of sending this notice about this service, which was promoted as a musical Shabbat, and this evening, the country of Ukraine is at war.